Owen, how good was it to get off the mark in Rovers colours in our last home game against Luton?
Yeah, it was a special feeling, you know. I think it was one I've been waiting for a couple of weeks now, and yeah, when the ball fell to me and I put it in the back of the net, I was over the moon. You know, it was to make it 2-0, and we was playing really well, so yeah, it was a special feeling.
I know you were frustrated after Leeds. You felt you should have got one then, so to have the opportunity so soon afterwards must have been nice.
Yeah, I felt like I needed it, to be honest. You know, after the miss at Leeds, to finally get that goal and celebrate with the fans, it was a great feeling, and I'm hoping now that can set me off and I can hopefully get a few more.
Trying to work out whether you owed Pape a beer or whether Pape owed you a beer. It was quite an assist the way it turned out in the end.
Yeah. No, it was one of them. It was a great ball from Sonny down the line to Yuki, and then great ball from Yuki, and yeah, I think Pap's just maybe mistimed it. You know, it happens, and then fell quite nicely for me. So yeah, I'm just happy I could get the goal, and in the end, Pap's got the assist, so worked out well.
You took it well in the end though. When it came to you, was it just you knew straight away what you were going to do?
I think I just didn't want to kind of overthink it really. You know, it was one of them where it looked quite easy. It was still quite difficult finish, but yeah, I just knew if I kept my head over the ball and got it around the defender, it was a goal.
Obviously played a big part in us getting the victory over Luton. Just give us an idea of the feeling that we've got at Ewood at the moment. We've had some real good success there in sort of the first half of the season. How much are you and the rest of the guys enjoying playing in front of our own supporters?
Yeah, I think we're all loving it. I think every time we step out at Ewood, you know, I feel like we're a team and we're together, and you know, I think the fans play a massive part in that as well. Yeah, I just feel like we're kind of all one really, and we're kind of like bonding it together, and it's kind of shown with the performances and the results really. So yeah, we're looking forward to the next home game on Boxing Day, and hopefully we can put on another good performance and get the 3 points.
How big a part does it play when you can sort of feel that backing from the stand, and it does feel like a collective effort?
I think it is important, you know. I think especially in games where it's tough, and you kind of need the fans to push you over the line. So yeah, I feel like it. I feel like it is important, you know. And yeah, I think I've felt that in most of the games at Ewood this season, that the fans have been behind us, and as I said, I think it goes to show with the performances.
When you get big games as well, you know, had a great performance against Leeds, we've got Sunderland, we've got Burnley, games like that coming up. Do you feel it even more in matches like that, and as players do you relish those kind of atmospheres?
Yeah, I think as a player you want to be playing in, you know, the big games, the big atmospheres. So I think they're the games where we kind of need to, you know, show what we're all about really. And I think the fans in the games gone by already, I think in them games the fans have shown, you know, how much they can push us through and how loud they can be. So yeah, I'm hoping the atmosphere is going to be like that again, coming into these games, and yeah, hopefully we can pick up as many points as possible.
We're obviously looking to bounce back on Boxing Day. Millwall, I can think frustration is probably the word, isn't it? To have got so close to getting what would have been a really hard-fought point and then having it snatched away at the very end.
Yeah, it was a tough one to take. I feel like it was one of them games where there wasn't really many chances. It was one of them where I think a draw was a fair result. But yeah, to concede so late on in the game, it hurt. So I think all of us are raring to go now on Boxing Day against Sunderland, and we need to get back to winning ways.
As tough as it was to take, you know, how quickly afterwards do you sort of put it into perspective and context of what we've been able to do over the last few weeks and the run that we've been on?
I think yeah, when you look at it in the long run, we've had, I think, is it 1 loss in 7, so you can't be too harsh on yourself. We know what we probably should have done to prevent the goal, but yeah, I don't think we can be too harsh on ourselves when you look at it in the long run, and you know, we've got a perfect chance to bounce back on Boxing Day. So yeah, we'll train today, and then I'm sure we'll be back in good spirits, ready for the game.
I mentioned it before, some really exciting games to look forward to in the next few weeks. They come thick and fast, don't they? How much do you think we will know a little bit more about where we are when we get to sort of second week in January, and perhaps the aspirations then for the rest of the season?
Yeah, I think I think for us, and for me especially, I feel like I just like to take it game by game, really, you know. I feel like every game in this division is a tough game, so when you look at the games coming up, we have a tough run, but if we take it game by game and focus on it that way, I'm sure we can pick some valuable points up.
We've probably gone under the radar of a few in the Championship in terms of getting to where we are at this stage of the season and being in those playoff places. From your point of view, coming here on loan, how much are you enjoying sort of battling away in a side that is at that end of the table?
Yeah, it's been great. I feel like for me and for the team as well, I feel like we're doing really well, and it just goes to show like what we have done over the past 5 months, really. And I'm sure we'll all be looking to kick on in coming January, February, and pushing on to the end of the season.
Has it whet the appetite of what could be in the second half of the campaign? And you think, well, if we've been able to do it for half the season, then if we carry that on, there's an obvious target further down the line.
100%. I feel like we've shown how good we can be, and how we can beat, you know, top teams in the division. So I feel like if we just take it game by game and just try and pick as many points up as possible, you know, the games come around this period thick and fast, so I don't think we should start looking ahead when we have a game earlier on, you know. I think we just need to take it slow and approach every opponent as it comes, and yeah, I'm sure with the mentality of the squad we'll finish the season where we deserve to be.
And is Sunderland next, fourth v fifth in the table on Boxing Day? It's all set up for a cracking match, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. You know, if Sunderland are a good side, and you know, we've shown we're a good side, so I feel like it'll be a good game on Boxing Day, and yeah, hopefully we can get all the Rovers fans down to support us and we can get the 3 points.